Was a woman's life truly defined by hearth and hand? Did the whispers of courtrooms and the clang of blacksmiths ever truly touch a woman's world? Let's unravel the tangled threads of a bygone era, a world of shrewd landowners, clandestine healers, and women who, against all odds, shaped the very foundations of their societies. Forget dusty tomes and academic debates. This is a journey into the lived experience of women across Europe, a story woven from scraps of legal codes, fragments of medicinal recipes, and the echoes of everyday lives. It began, predictably, with the shadows. Before the dawn of recognizable kingdoms, before the rise of powerful men, women were the anchors of survival. The Visigothic Code, a brutal testament to tribal law, revealed a startling reality. Women held considerable property rights, inheriting land and commanding armies in their absence. Imagine a warrior queen, not a delicate ornament, but a force to be reckoned with, her decisions echoing through the halls of power. The Lombard laws similarly showcased a surprising degree of female autonomy. A widow could rule, a daughter inherit, and a woman's word carried weight. These weren't exceptions, they were glimpses into a system where women's influence, though often veiled, was undeniably present. Then came Rome, a behemoth of law and order, and a particularly perplexing place for women. The 12 Tables, the bedrock of Roman law, seemed to systematically diminish female agency. Yet beneath the surface, a complex network of relationships thrived. Women managed estates, conducted business, and wielded considerable social power within their families. The poet Sappho, a figure shrouded in myth, embodied this duality, a celebrated lyricist who simultaneously challenged and reinforced societal expectations. Roman women, particularly those of the upper classes, could own property, conduct lawsuits, and even divorce their husbands. It was a world of carefully constructed facades, where outward obedience masked a subtle, persistent resistance. Across the Channel in Britain, the Anglo-Saxon world presented a different picture. The laws of the Anglo-Saxons, a collection of fragmented legal pronouncements, revealed a society deeply rooted in patriarchal values. Women were expected to be subservient, their primary role confined to the domestic sphere. However, the reality was far more nuanced. Women like Ælfthryth, the formidable queen of Edward the Confessor, demonstrated a shrewd political acumen, navigating the treacherous currents of courtly intrigue and wielding considerable influence behind the scenes. The Women's Life Cookbook, a surprisingly detailed manual of remedies and household management, revealed a practical knowledge of herbs, potions, and midwifery, a vital skill in a time when medical care was rudimentary at best. The medieval period, a sprawling tapestry of kingdoms and cultures, offered a kaleidoscope of female experiences. In France, the Burgundian Code, a legal document from the 12th century, provided a fascinating insight into the rights of widows and daughters. A woman could inherit property, manage estates, and even divorce her husband, a remarkable degree of autonomy for the time. The Coutumes de Beauvaisis, a detailed legal treatise, illuminated the intricacies of feudal society, revealing how women played a crucial role in land ownership and inheritance. Moving eastward to Germany, the intricacies of marriage law became strikingly clear. The Salian and Ripuarian laws governing the Frankish kingdoms outlined the complex process of dowries, inheritance, and divorce, a testament to the importance of property rights in shaping women's lives. The concept of Wergeld, the payment made to a woman's family in the event of her death, underscored the significant economic value placed on female lineage. Meanwhile, in Italy, the world of Salerno was dominated by the Trotula of Salerno, a physician and writer whose Diseases of Women offered a remarkably detailed account of female anatomy, physiology, and gynecological ailments. Her work, often dismissed as sensationalistic, provided a crucial source of medical knowledge for women of the time, a testament to the importance of female healers and midwives. The world of the nobility presented its own set of challenges and opportunities. Noblewomen, often confined to the confines of their castles, wielded considerable influence through their husbands' affairs and their control over household finances. They managed estates, oversaw the education of their children, and sometimes even participated in warfare, a role typically reserved for men. The stories of Eleanor of Aquitaine, a queen of both France and England, stand as a testament to a woman's capacity for political intrigue and military prowess. But the picture wasn't limited to the elite. The lives of peasant women were equally demanding, shaped by the rhythms of the agricultural year. They toiled in the fields, tended to livestock, and managed household duties, a relentless cycle of labor that defined their existence. The borough customs of Beauvaisis, a collection of local regulations, revealed the importance of women in managing household affairs, overseeing the care of children, and maintaining the family's economic well-being. The medieval apothecary, often a woman, was a vital figure in the community. Armed with knowledge of herbs, plants, and minerals, they concocted remedies for a wide range of ailments, from childbirth to skin diseases. These women were not simply healers, they were keepers of ancient knowledge, passing down their skills and traditions from generation to generation. The concept of feminine virtues, chastity, obedience, and piety dominated the medieval worldview, shaping expectations of women's behavior. However, beneath the surface of religious dogma, women found ways to assert their individuality and challenge societal norms. The Contenance des Femmes, a 13th-century poem, celebrated the beauty and virtue of women, offering a subtle critique of patriarchal attitudes. As we move into the Renaissance, the picture continues to evolve, albeit slowly. The rise of humanism and the rediscovery of classical learning brought with it a renewed interest in female education. Women like Christine de Pizan, a prolific writer and scholar, challenged traditional gender roles and advocated for the education of girls. Her Book of the City of Ladies became a cornerstone of feminist thought, celebrating female accomplishments and critiquing the limitations imposed upon women. The world of the merchant class also offered new opportunities for women. Some women, particularly widows, inherited businesses and managed them with remarkable skill. They navigated the complex world of trade, finance, and diplomacy, demonstrating a shrewdness and determination that defied societal expectations. The 16th and 17th centuries saw a continued struggle for female agency. The legal system remained largely biased against women, and societal expectations continued to restrict their opportunities. Yet women found ways to exert their influence through their families, their communities, and their religious institutions. Even the seemingly mundane aspects of daily life, cooking, sewing, and childcare, were imbued with significance. The medieval woman's manual, filled with recipes, household tips, and instructions for crafting garments, revealed a remarkable level of practical knowledge and skill. These women were not simply passive recipients of their husband's authority, they were active participants in shaping their households and their communities. The story of women in the Middle Ages is not a single, unified narrative. It is a complex and multifaceted story, a story of resilience, ingenuity, and resistance. It's a story of women who defied expectations, challenged conventions, and left their mark on the world, often in ways that have been overlooked or dismissed. It's a reminder that history is not written by the victors alone, but by all those who lived and breathed within its pages. Now consider this: if a woman's hands shaped the world, were they truly confined to the hearth, or did they, in their quiet strength, build empires?